The month of May is known as Mental Health Awareness Month, so throughout the month I will be posting vlog-style videos where I talk about my mental health journey. The beginning of 2019 has been a rough start to the year, and throughout the past couple of weeks I've been vlogging my experience so far and my troubles with doctor's appointments. I want to start talking more about my mental health so that we can continue to erase the stigma that surrounds it. Hopefully with these videos we can start a conversation. It's taken a lot for me to open up about this stuff, so any negative comments will not be well received. Millions struggle with mental illness their whole lives. It is a serious topic that needs to be addressed. As for help, I suggest going to see your GP, family doctor. I will leave some phone numbers that you can call when in crisis in the description. I'll also leave links to mental health charities if you would like to donate. I'm going to Benidorm in about a day. So my anxiety is just, what is wrong with my camera lens? My anxiety is like way up there. I just wanted to say what happened at my doctor's appointment last week. And you'll probably already know this, but today, on the 6th of May, I decided that my mental health problem is going to be like a short vlog series that I'm gonna do until I figure out how to fix myself. Not fix myself, but like live with myself. This may be the last one, I don't know. First we have to explain what happened at the doctor's last week. So I went in, I brought my mum in with me because of the trauma that happened the week before when the on-duty nurse was telling me I'm a stupid bitch, basically. So I brought my mum in so that I could gain a bit of confidence and stuff, and she could tell them stuff that I would forget. And I really do think that doctors discount mums a lot because they think, oh, you're just trying to force it on your child. No, a lot of us are just genuinely really anxious unless they have someone in the room with them. And I realised something, and I'll go further into it later, which is another reason why I'm so anxious to see doctors and stuff. But we talked for a bit, I explained I was having really bad anxiety, and she was like, okay, they should not have taken you off the sertraline the way they did. And I was like, I know, I knew that already. And they shouldn't have put me on the medication one now, mirtazapine. I finally learned how to say it. Proud. 5 months later. So what's happening now is for the next month and a week I will be taken off mirtazapine, but you have to do it like over a course of time. For the next month I will be having 30 milligrams, and then for a week I'll have 15, and then they're gonna put me on a new medication then I can't pronounce or spell. I tried to type it into Google and it wouldn't give me it. So I'll write the name here. I have to find the leaflet she gave me. I'm gonna put them in that. But wait, no, I should finish telling you about the doctors first. She wasn't short with me, but she wasn't very understanding. It was a woman again. It wasn't like the first psychiatrist I went to see. He was very understanding. Explained things to me, didn't make me feel small and stuff like that. Because that's a big problem with my anxiety, is like people don't mean to, but they can make me feel this big really quickly. And make me feel really useless because I have such low self-esteem. There was some guy with an umbrella shouting about like, oh, they haven't signed off my prescription for like the whole time I was there, and I was there for like half an hour and a bit. So that's all done. But the problem with that is I don't have anything to help me until they take me off the mirtazapine and put me on the new meds. I have nothing. I just have to deal. They're not allowed, they won't give me any more diazepam. I'm going to take diazepam though tomorrow because I have to go on a plane and through security, and I'm really fucking nervous. I'm so anxious. I can't sit still. I can't sleep. Every time I try to sleep, I think about it and it drives me insane. So I'm gonna take one for the trip, and then I won't take any more unless I'm like really, really bad, because I'm not gonna have my mum there, am I? The problem is, I've said this 3 times, I just watched Connie's video. I went insane for 2 years and didn't tell anyone. And it's really laughable. In that video, she explained every symptom and every problem I've had for the past 5 months. And I'm just sitting here like, I went to the doctors for the wrong reason. I went to the doctors to stop my panic attacks because they were so crippling I couldn't go to work. But believe it or not, my problem is not the panic attacks. It's the agoraphobia and paranoia. That's why I'm so iffy about doctors, because I'm always paranoid about what they'll say to me and stuff. I'm very paranoid about authority figures. I don't like them, like at all. They scare me. I hate people with authority, because you know, I'm scared they're going to do something bad to me. But I thought I was getting better with my agoraphobia. I was when I had my therapist. She was trying to help me like learn techniques and stuff to start going out by myself, but then she fucked me over. So it didn't last long. I'm starting to realise now, in the past like half an hour or so, I've been talking to Damien about it, and I've been realising things over and over and over, that everything has been getting worse since that point, since the therapy and changing my meds. I am worse with staying home all the time. I'm worse with going out in public by myself, and just all that stuff with paranoia and agoraphobia in general. I think a defining factor is that today I had to go get my euros with my mum. I've been babysitting at my aunt's house for the past like 4 days, and I didn't leave the house at all. Sorry, spot that. I didn't leave the house at all. Like, I was too afraid to even go in the garden. But I did, because I had to take care of loads of like birds and stuff. But then we went to Asda, and I was a wreck. I was a fucking wreck. In the car, normally when I'm in the car, I have my legs spread and my hands like doing all this stuff because I'm listening to music and having fun. But today, I had my legs together. Ignore them, they're hairy. I had my legs together. I was sat up straight, and my fingernail was in my fingernail. You can tell I'm really anxious if my fingernails are inside each other. Because that's what I do to fidget. I do that. Not only that with the car, but when we got in there, I couldn't talk to the person at the desk, and I couldn't leave my mum. Like, I was following her around like a puppy, like, Jesus, camera, why don't you just want to stay? I'm trying to lean you. Like, this would be my mum, and this would be me. Like, I was this close to her all the time. And I think that's the thing that made me realise it today. Also, Connie, of course. She was explaining... Well, you have to go watch the video. She was explaining about how she was ordering more takeaways. She was gaining a lot of weight. She wouldn't leave her house unless someone else was with her. And I think that was Just hearing someone else say it really made me think, holy shit, I've been right all these years and I have agoraphobia and I have not been treated for it. Every time I mention it to a doctor, or they're like, oh, why don't you go out? Why don't you just, you know, go to the gym? Why don't you have hobbies and stuff? And they're just like, just do it. And I'm like, well, I can't, I have agoraphobia. And then they just ignore it. The duty nurse, the one that made me cry, kept saying, nothing's gonna get better unless you go out. And I'm just like, yeah, but I can't do anything about it if you're not gonna help me with it, you know? I can't just say, oh shit, I need to go outside and walk out the door. That is the issue I'm having. I cannot walk out my front door. I think Connie said it best, like, getting out the front door is the hardest part. But yeah, I'm starting to realise that my depression and anxiety has not gotten worse. My agoraphobia and paranoia has, which has caused my depression and anxiety to get worse. So, I'm going to tell this to my mum tomorrow. And then, when I come back from Benidorm, the original plan was to have a trial period at work and see if I can do it. But, realising this, I don't think I can. Because the reason I haven't wanted to go back to work, and the reason I would always give myself, is I'm scared of the place, and I'm scared that the place will give me a panic attack. It's never been about the job. It's never been about the people. It's always been about the place, because it's not in my house. I don't feel safe there. So I don't want to go there. So I'll talk to her tomorrow, and we'll come up with the game plan. I'm just really worried because I'm gonna need to go back to the psychiatrist and get diagnosed for this properly, and have to start taking meds for this. You know, like, you mention it to them and they just don't acknowledge it. It's like a real fucking disease. Like, I'm really happy right now because I finally come to this conclusion that I know what's wrong with me now and I can try to fix it. With the panic attacks and stuff, I didn't know what was wrong with me. I just knew I was having a lot of panic attacks and I didn't know what to do. And I was scared for my future because apparently the job I work at doesn't like paying people for being sick. Just want to put in here really quickly, they did actually pay me and I did get paid for work that I did and for like sick pay. So they did pay me. They did pay me. So here's my advice to you. If you think you have depression or anxiety or anything like that, any kind of mental illness, go see a doctor and see for yourself. I would say read up on it, but a lot of doctors are like, don't self-diagnose. But if you think you have it, it's important to know what it is before you go to a doctor and be like, yeah, I have this. Because there is a massive problem, I don't know if it's in other countries, there's a massive problem in this country with people claiming they have it and not actually having it. Like, people all say, I feel really sad today, so I'm depressed. No, you're just sad. Depression is not sadness. Depression is numbness, lack of interest in things, tiredness. Read up about it, you'll see all the symptoms and stuff. But my best way to explain what depression is, it's where you lie in bed all day and you feel comfortable. That sounds really weird, but that's what it is for me. I can't lie in bed all day because my body starts to hurt. But when I'm depressed, it's just comfortable all the time and I don't want to leave. I won't leave because I physically can't. So, anxiety is a hard one because everyone has anxiety. In them, it's like an instinct. That's what the doctors keep saying to me. It's like instinct. You can't get rid of it forever. And I know that. You know, anxiety is there to keep us safe. But when you're having a panic attack because you didn't get the right brand of food for someone and you're scared they'll get mad at you, then that. I can't vouch for other mental illnesses because I haven't researched into them that much, or I haven't experienced them enough. I know agoraphobia is fear of open or crowded spaces, best described as not being able to leave your house and stuff like that. So, yeah. I think I'll do a final update on, like, if I get a doctor's appointment and what happens there, and if I get diagnosed or not, or if they tell me I'm a fucking idiot. And then I'll end this mini-series, and then I'll talk about my journey again in a full video instead of doing like mini vlogs, real time, you get me? Don't overwork yourself because that will cause your mental health to go fucking haywire and you will go insane. I've been insane for 5 months and I didn't know it. So, moral of the story, take care of your mental health because it can make everything in your life better. You will excel in things when you take care of your mental health. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say.